I would like to make use of online teaching to share with you two more topics of economics. In this part, I will share with you the concept of inflation, which will be learned by economics students in Form 5. What is inflation? When you think of the word inflation, do you know the Chinese name of it? 通貨膨脹係咪? Something are increasing. Do you know what actually is increasing? Inflation means increases of what? Of prices. But here, we use the word price level instead of prices to give the meaning of inflation. Do you know why? In this topic, I will explain to you the meaning of inflation, and then I will show you how the real value of money would be affected by inflation. And last, if the inflation is unexpected, there will be an effect we called redistributive effect in economics. All these are Form 5 topics, and here we go to the first. How can we define inflation? First, there are two scenarios I would like to ask you. First, very often we will observe after typhoon, the vegetable prices will increase. Do you think this is inflation? The price of vegetables rise. If you've answered yes, you're wrong. The increase in the price of one good only is just a temporary increase in the price. It is not inflation. Because inflation should be, instead of a temporary increase, it should be a persistent increase. You may find the word continuous more familiar with. Persistent, continuous increase in the general price level. That means it should not be a once and for all increase in price. A temporary increase is just an increase in price for one time. It is an once and for all increase. It is not inflation. For inflation to exist, the increase in price should be at a persistent, continuous manner. Now, let us move on to the second scenario. What if the bus fare, KMB fare, it increases persistently by 10%? So, is it inflation? This time, the increase in price is really at a persistent manner. So is it inflation? If you have answered yes, I'm sorry that, again, your answer is wrong. Why? This time, the increase in price is really at a persistent, continuous manner. Then why isn't it inflation? It's because the increase in price is only for one good only. It is not an increase in the general price level. And what is general price level? In the two scenarios, what you can conclude is that inflation should be a persistent increase, and it should not be an increase in the price of one good only. It should be a persistent, continuous increase in the general price level. What is general price level? It is the prices. They are the prices of most of the goods and services. General price level 就係咧 一般物價嘅意思。Here, pay attention to the word most. It does not require prices of all goods to increase to form an inflation. Only when the prices of most of the goods and services increase, the general price level would increase. So this is the first part of this topic, the definition of inflation.